I'm playing Stories the Path of Destinies again. And my brother's saying that I don't have the ice sword, but let's prove him wrong. $5. Come on, here we are. Do I have to do this again?
There were not many rebels here, and they were disorganized. The Empire had obviously attacked the secret base.
I'm using it right now.
Base, whose location Renato had so helpfully pinpointed on a map. There was still time to turn around, wasn't there? But Renato hated turning around. Heroes don't turn
it starts off with 6, and then to upgrade it, it's 15.
Is it the best, or is fire the best?
Nah. Purple's the best.
Let's have a look.
I haven't got it yet.
Show me the sword.
I have to wait until I get to a different checkpoint. I'll show you what this ice sword does.
Right, just shoot it.
Shoot what?
The ice sword.
It doesn't shoot. So you don't know what it does.
No.
I've already done this part. Oh, please tell me I don't have to. Oh, we have to do all this again. I know it does. Because then you go bang. Oh, get off my nut. Oh, you're kidding me. Far, 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 far. One hit on good. I know, it may take off 20 health. Gonna say, excuse me? Let's just do this again.
There was an engraving.
This is so far
Maximum
behind.
Capacity, 130 people.
Wait.
How do you get water and fire ores?
Out of
There had to be something useful in these things, didn't there?
chests. Maybe those are huge chests. Pardon? What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh, not that. Fuck it.
I'm hitting you down.
Can't move. Can't move.
No.
I don't know. I can't move. So they can't see me. Never mind, okay.
It's the cake.
They were just very bad enemies.
Promised cake.
How come it's not pushing him anymore?
Because I'm not using my ice power.
Why aren't you?
Because you don't always have it. You see that bar down the bottom?
Um,
And I've got none at the moment. Wait. Does it?
Can I borrow that?
Yes, it worked.
come on, dude.
I did a new skill that I can shoot the shields.
Is that your shield? The odd thing was, Renado's
This is so
personal battle was going
easy.
fairly well. The ravens immediately in front of him were no quicker or tougher than usual. Where was the power of the core, blasting him off into the abyss? And where was Zenobia? She must be up to something. But whatever it was,
Yeah.
it wasn't his problem. Not yet, anyway. It was all going surprisingly well. Someone needs a bath.
Yeah. These ravens, man.
Renato wondered if it wasn't cheaper to build bridges and stairs.
Excuse me? Love your leg there, mate. No, I'm trapped.
What are you doing?
I'm trapped.
You're not, look. There's a thing up behind you. Look, here, there.
Nah. I was go. Normally don't go here.
Soon he'd confront the Emperor. Funny that this whole war had
Oh,
come
it's
back
because
to
this
the
is a
Emperor
different level, but the same
Now
level.
it was coming for him. There was some sort of lesson there, wasn't there?
How many fire orbs do you need?
For what?
The fire sword.
I've already got the fuck sword.
Hey, how many orbs do you need? Because you've got 6 of them.
What do you mean? I've already got the fire sword.
Isn't it good?
No, it's not. It's so easy to get.
What about the...
It still takes a long time to kill.
another dark middle one? Because you've got 10 orbs. Yeah.
Not sure. But I'm just gonna keep on upgrading ice so it's the best.
Just have a look if you need it.
Probably can, but...
Can you jump in the chair?
No. You do this instead of jumping. Wait, normally doesn't look like that. Is it like a frost? That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's from your sword.
That's cool because it's normally not like that.
At
I'm
last,
sure.
he came to Zenobia and the Emperor. She was sealing up a kind of squat coffin. I'm out of lead. I'm glad you're here, croaked the Emperor. You will be witness to my final victory. That's creepy, Dad, said Zenobia. But thank you. Because of your shenanigans, we tested the core. It's really unstable. It could burn us all up. It could. Asked another. Anyway, we already destroyed your secret base, so we don't need a super weapon. We're just going to bury it. Do we, torture you? Or give you a medal? Sometime later, Renato got an invitation to attend the Emperor's ritual sacrifice of his daughter. They took him out of his dungeon cell and gave him all his medals to wear. A little while after that, the lost gods returned. The sun went black, and the Emperor ate his soul. Renato stared at the book. He was still alive. Again. And still only flying away from burning Ubar. Had he lived that adventure? Or only dreamt it?
Do you have one?
Had he really died?
What?
It felt
You have the one
so
sword.
real, not like a dream at all.
The purple one's the
And
best.
he'd lost again.
I see the purple one's the best.
Oh, wind.
But he had
Oh,
made
look,
different
wind, it's
choices.
purple.
Yeah, it said
And he'd lost
you
in a
got
different
5
way.
wind essence and it had
was the
the
book, wasn't
purple
it?
and black hue.
Oracles showed you your destiny.
Can you not do that so loud?
This
So annoying.
was showing him different ways he could die miserably.
Maybe it like throws them away.
These were destinies he did not have to fulfill, but he'd learned another true thing. Zenobia still had feelings for him.
What's that?
That meant there must be a destiny where he survived and won, right? Otherwise, what was the point? And with that, the book's pages fluttered back once more to the beginning, and the clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose.
Third time if I have to do the first level.
Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel
Start
base.
the first level again.
They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced.
What the story
Or so a
is.
scholar in the mountains had told him.
But this time the
Surely
level
the
got is
weapon that
different.
banished the lost gods could defeat
Wait.
the Emperor. Also,
So if like a way
temple
blocked,
had risen out of empty desert.
then the way that you normally
The
go
Emperor
would
had
be
built
blocked
Sky
and
Ripper
you'd go the
pieces
way
up
that
ancient burial
was
sites
blocked.
obscene ritual.
But then it wouldn't be blocked.
Could this be where the Iblis stone was hidden? Someone better get it before he does, thought Renato. And also, His old friend Lupino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lupino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Can't.
Ja, precies, zo.
You go with Dog Skywalker.
Every child knew about the
If you
sky.
go, actually I'm gonna go with Dog Skywalker.
Buried its pieces. What could have brought them to light? This emperor, Isidore III, had once been kind,
No,
but he'd gone mad.
That's why I
And
have
now he was conducting
No.
secret unseen rituals at the
I
lost
did whatever
gods.
was.
And he, somehow, summoned the long-lost components of the legendary weapon out of the deep places of the earth. It was more than Renato. But if he could find the legendary weapon, he would use it. As he set foot on the island, Renato couldn't help feeling a bit curious. Was Lupino still waiting to be rescued? He was probably drinking champagne with the ravens.
I've done this level as well.
Did ravens drink champagne? Did rabbits? Renato felt
This one is at Chesterfield.
Why had he chosen the Sky River? Renato never made plans that required constant vigilance.
Wait, what's this way? I never went this way.
Didn't think too much. He just
Oh,
went with his
it's
gut and hoped it all worked out. The Sky Ripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick
Is
with
there
it?
a little...
We've got 15 wins.
Yeah, I know. Is it? Yeah, I know. Yeah, 3 hours.
Renato had a pretty good idea, actually.
I've already done this level.
What is it short then? The short? Or the win? Yeah, it's the win.
I need one more ore.
Just get one more then.
No, because I'll take all my ores.
I haven't said you can get more ores. Every chest you got 5 of them, no one cares. And you want to see what it does, do you?
Oh yeah. Oh my god, I finished this whole level. And it takes so long. Maybe just to make off it.
The people who had built this castle,
I burn you alive.
did they even know what
I burn you
monstrous weapon
alive.
lay hidden within their walls? The Sky Ripper could strike anything it touched, or so
Mm-hmm.
the legend said.
Oh yeah, I just
As the
did.
transcendent
Just
emperor had
sliced them
fought the
half.
lost gods, thousands and thousands had died. But Renato had been through wars. The only merciful war was a short one.
It's alright.
This was way better than being able to shrink down to the size of What's that all like, anyway?
health, that worked.
You have to have the ice sword first.
Uh-huh. Last time I couldn't do that because I didn't have the ice sword. This must have been this is a level from ages ago. Like ages and ages ago. Whoa. See these big chests, you get something good. Look at that.
His sword food teacher used to say power gems were cheating. Stupid fart.
Oh. I love health.
What dreams make
I hate those bomb weapons. You hit them and they just blow up. Hello, baby. I'm sorry.
Nada had been the terror of the sandcastles when he was 2.
You need the one sword for that. Oh no, Jimmy.
These things could really use a hand.
It looks like they use a hand because they don't have a hand.
Oh.
Within your aerobics trays. Am I right?
What? Before you could go that way, yeah, this level's definitely different. Oh no, never mind. Because if you do that. Oh.
Yeah, the one sword.
Come on.
Is the fire sword even good?
No, it's not.
What was the point
This
of this
level...
gate?
Well,
Did you
I
think
did
no
this
one would
level
notice them?
ages ago. Like ages ago.
Like, was it one of the first levels ever?
Yeah. No. I did it in part 2.
So now you look at the ice sword. For the, one sword.
Where's the crafting table? Yeah, I've already got this.
What is that?
I've already done this before and got this.
There it was. Skyripper's armature. The stuff that
I've already done
dreams
this.
engineers dreams anyway. The device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it. How was it possible?
And it's the same cutscene.
He'd have to ask a scientist. First, he'd get the second piece. Skyripper had a heart. A core that had come to rest in the next island. Well, there was another island he could reach.
Oh, I got to the soul
Zenobia
I've
had
got
just
to
invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all. He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry to face her. She would find him. It was a no-brainer. He'd sacrificed his old friend Lapino to get the armature. And the armature was useless by itself, only a series of coils and wheels. War demanded sacrifices, and he would make more before the end. He would have to choose the greatest good, no matter how much it cost him. Zenobia. Well, he would see her sooner or later, across a battlefield or a sword's point before all this was over. He was sure of that. The power was in the core. Obviously, he had to get the core. Doubt sunk in before he was even out of sight of the path.
done this one.
Why had he chosen this kind of path? It was the sort of path he always
On
avoided.
this level.
The path of responsibility.
I don't
Of
really
seriousness. Had he grown up? He didn't feel grown up.
If you find
He
that
made
sword,
this
then
decision from his gut, like he always did. Somehow, he'd impulsively decided to stop being impulsive. Did that make any sense? Once you try it, you're hooked.
that's a pretty good normal choice.
Don't remember this part though.
Press it or just magically appear.
There was something sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a
I
very
don't even
long
care about
time.
tests. I just want to finish the level. I remember doing those steps.
Where did that go to? There were fewer and fewer trees. There were only these huge crystalline growths. Had those been here before? He no longer heard birds except for the feverish cawing of the ravens when they attacked. He couldn't smell the small animals of the forest. The mice and rabbits. Where had they gone? He was getting hungry too. This was an unhealthy place to be. so much. It was time to turn it into something he could use. The 20-sided core made him feel physically sick. Once he had sneaked into a temple of the dark art, and he hadn't liked what he smelt and saw there. This felt like that. As quick as he could, he wrangled the icosahedron into the armature. The wheels began to spin, then glow. The sick feeling
I don't remember
quickly
this
spun
though.
away. Now he only felt sad. He had lost good friends for this war apparatus. Maybe Lapino wasn't such a good friend. Yeah, that made him feel better. He carried his prize back to the Farfarer. Now, he had to make his next move. There was a key Imperial outpost on the Nexus. If this really was some sort of super weapon, he could use it to wreak havoc on the enemy. And if it wasn't, well, let us know that before the final battle. But maybe he should show it to some scientists first. There was an observatory on the Nexus. Maybe he should go there.
Oh, I hate these. Should go to the scientist? Or should go to see if it actually works?
Well, of course. If you've just assembled a weapon out of legend that can exile gods from the world, you'd want to have a scientist.
Probably get
go
taken
through
off,
with it.
yeah.
And even if they disagreed and you had time, you could ask Calaveras himself. Yes, the observatory would be his objective.
I could find a Windsor place. I want a place to play Windsor.
Why had the parts of the Sky River only surfaced now? Thousands of years after the Transcendent Emperor had dismantled it. The mad Emperor Isengrim had performed terrible, bloodthirsty rituals to invoke the lost gods. Was that why these ancient artifacts were rising out of the ground? How perfect, then, that the Sky Ripper would reappear to be his distraction. Quite a view, he thought.
I remember doing this. No. Look how big my thing bar is now. My ice bar. Yeah. It means it'll last longer. Oh. I'm gonna be watching the video game.
Touché, he said, and died. A legendary weapon was exactly what the rebellion needed. They were outnumbered. The once kind emperor had become a tyrant, but his ravens stayed loyal, for he fed them his victims, and the other animals were too frightened to rebel. Renato shuddered at what the emperor was trying to do.
Is it infinite?
To bring back the lost
This is
gods,
Modern Warfare.
the black harvest, the black sun. No. He would stop that toad, no matter what the risk. What else could you hook? Renato's path was clear. Let the scientists ensure the Sky Ripper was safe to use, bring it to the rebel base, and then assault the Imperial fleet for the win.
Joey.
What? Just do it. Do it. Instead of 19.
This call from the mystical East could make time itself slow for you.
You gonna use it? Tell me if it's good or not.
Guys, I know I'm not using the ice sword, but
Fakes left an enemy. And then
I just want to test what this is.
where Renato
Joey, Joey. Yeah? Where do you see what it looks like? The jug? Oh no, come on.
Is it good though?
I don't know, I didn't like to see what it did. I think it poison. Oh no, but I switched to them.
No. I don't know.
Okay. She just did nothing.
They could hurt you and you couldn't hurt them back.
This is a lot more damage though.
I bet too, but the ice sword kills them in 2 shots.
Wait, try it again. Hold on. This time.
There's a projector.
It's still a focus order.
There were stickers all over the platform for really late differences, with pictures and addresses and everything.
I could upgrade this one.
Renata was thrilled. The scientists seemed to think he put the Sky Ripper together right. But one toad was worried.
Yeah, the Sky Ripper could tear a hole in existence itself. There are invisible strings that tie the universe together. If the Sky Ripper cut one, the hole would widen and widen until our whole existence fell into it.
Another toad sighed. Ellen still believes in string theory.
At least go see Calaveras.
Yeah, said the worried toad.
He knows more than anyone else has forgotten about the Transcendent Emperor.
If anyone could tell him how to use this weapon safely, it would be Calaveras.
I'm gonna turn it down,
It was he
Joey.
who had told Renato how to find it in the first place. But maybe he had to give up on using it as a weapon. Maybe he had to go to the secret rebel base and ask the generals there what he could do with a weapon that he dared not use. Well, he should have known he'd have to consult Calaveras again. The scientists at the observatory were smart enough. But what did they know of the Transcendent Emperor? He hoped it wouldn't delay him too long. The rebels had scheduled the final battle soon. Every day they delayed risked the exposure of the secret base. And some soldiers were already drifting back to their homes and families. Calaveras would fix the Sky Ripper for him. And then he would win the final battle. Maybe it was the cold. But after a few steps, Renato's optimism started to slump. What if Calaveras couldn't help? Did Renato dare use the Sky Ripper? Oh, he hated that he had chosen his path. It was so much simpler to rescue
Joey,
friends, to
might be a
protect
sword.
enemies, even if some of those friends were more trouble than enemies. Some of those enemies had been friends before and
Yeah.
might be lovers after. No, okay, it wasn't all of us.
Oh look, I couldn't upgrade.
Physics made his
What?
brain hurt. That,
Is that-
at least he was sure of.
What the hell? Wow. I only just realised this. Joey. And I only just realised this.
What?
Look at the swords.
Oh, that's good.
What was really fun
I
was
remember
hooking
this.
yourself onto a moving ship.
Okay guys, this is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Peace.